shadowy ridge on mountain top. It's all I have, it's all I got. You can hear it speak on windy days, shine in silence in the sun's rays.
I like to have a little bit of space to myself. Like, I don't like to be involved in the act beforehand. That's my only wish, is to just have my 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 minutes to myself. I'll generally hop on the side of the wings and I'll do a handstand, and I'll hold that for 40 seconds, and that really centres me, and that's my little trick before I go on.
I'm basically trying to picture what I'm about to do, and it's something that happens very quick, of course, and with all the different somersaults. So if I can picture a good somersault, and picturing always 10 out of 10, it always helps a lot.
In a lot of aspects it's high risk behaviour. You've got to be safety conscious. That's the first number one rule. Obviously it took us a long time in the circus field to work that out, because there was accidents, and you go back to scale one and you go, right, okay, let's prevent these accidents. So risk management and all that stuff is just number one. It's the first thing you think of.
To me, that's not really high risk. It's a lot of years of training, a lot of time spent just working on each individual part of the art. There's a lot of training that I do to make sure that I have the balance on the wire, and if I haven't got the balance, then yeah, to me then it's high risk from having a bad day. Anything you do in life, if it's physical, it's going to have the element of danger in it.
It's psychological. For wire walking, for me, it's psychological. I can walk on a low wire and do all those things that I do up high, but really fast. Yeah, and then I go up higher, and it's psychological. I mean, you know you can do it, but whoa.
I do a couple of other acts like ground acts, and I don't get the same feeling with them because it hasn't got the element of danger, I guess, in it. And when you feel that you've worked well, you get the crowd really behind you, and that's just special, just a very special sort of a feeling.
I generally hold off on something that's really, really dangerous until I have to do it. Like I go home and I think about it, and I go to sleep thinking about it, and I go to sleep positive, and I wake up in the morning and I go to work and I try not to make a big deal of it. We don't sort of say, quiet, we're going to do this trick now, you just get on with it, and that's sort of the way it works for me. If I don't make a big deal out of it, it seems to work, it's a lot easier. I don't know how that works. Psychological. I had quite a nasty fall in Vienna about 1.5 years ago, where I actually crushed myself. I was actually riding the unicycle on the wire, and for some strange reason my foot, simple mistake, missed the pedal, which just made me go forward and bang, wedgie.
I've fallen between my legs, that hurts. I've missed the wire altogether, come up and hit my arm. Muscles are in 2 pieces. I've landed flat on the floor on the ground, on my back. I have a bad back from it. Yeah, and after you take a few knocks, you start to get a bit nervous with it. If that happens, then I have to just say to myself, okay, I have to go and do a decent practice and fix it up. And I do that, and mentally you have to just try to stay positive.
If you're alright, if you're not too scathed, if everything's working, get back up there and get on with it. that's what makes it really good. You know, you've stuffed it up, you do it again, it's successful. There's nothing better. It's a great feeling.
I saw my baby down by the wishing well.